Hello, Jamaica horse racing fans, and hello to Caymanas Park. Pete Aiello joining you, the track announcer from Gulfstream Park in sunny South Florida, the home of the Pegasus World Cup and the Florida Derby. Hey, listen, I want to extend a special invitation to all of you great horse racing fans to join us at Caymanas Park. That's right, I said us. I'll be in town. I'm making my Jamaica debut on Saturday, November the 11th, for the 2023 Jamaica Cup. $6 million on the line at a mile and 3/16. And as you know, it's the final prep before the biggest day on the Jamaica racing calendar, the Mute Mile. Come out and see me. Come out and enjoy the great racing action in Portmore at Caymanas Park for Jamaica Cup Day on Saturday, November the 11th. I'll see you at the races.
The major works are done, but the work continues. Hello, welcome to Yard B TV Race Day Preview. Home of the Race Day Preview, that's Yard B TV. I'm Anthony Johnson. So we sit 12 hours from the post time of the second running of the feature event, the Jamaica Cup. How tense are the barn knowing that they have passed the major workout and should be more a relaxed atmosphere? That's the question. Well, in my opinion, they are far from relaxed. When you have a stake that we see coming up is just a couple of days, you're going to be on pins and needles, waiting for everything to continue, go right. But at the same time, I think you try to keep with your routine and your programs. So the horses don't sense a nerves or anything that might be going outside of the racetrack. That's exactly right. All the major works are done and the heavy lifting is done. Now you have to wait on race day to get this thing going on. And you don't want anything to go wrong at this moment. You want everybody to be in tip-top shape when the bugle is blown. So it's a very tense moment. But at some stable right now, as the Jamaica gets on their way, it's a 10-race card on the program. Come tomorrow afternoon, we see the lineup in the St. Elizabeth Distaff over a mile, $1.5 million. We see at American Tap, Rani Bangala and Desert of Malibu, both winners in their last couple of races here. American Tap was a winner before he came to Jamaica. So based on that, and he was a runaway winner over the 5 furlong straight and last. Based on that, this horse has a glorious chance of unsaddled in the winner's enclosure. The much improved Rana Bangala is here, and Desert of Malibu is ready to dance. And we see in the secondary feature, the $6 million, the feature event, the $6 million Jamaica Cup over 9.5 furlongs, the 6 Declare Runaway Algo, where Blue Vinyl and Atomica are the major candidate right now. We are other in the lineup are Further and Beyond, Miniature Man, and the Ed Cornerstone. And in the secondary feature, the Port Royal Sprint, we see King Arthur, Generational Ability, Freedom Street, Madeline Sunshine, Perfect Brew, Is That a Fact, Mahogany, God of Love, Mamma Mia, Duke, I Am Fred, Roger the Pilot, and completing the lineup in this 14-horse field, I've Got Magic. So exciting races at Caymanas Park. Come tomorrow afternoon. Please make note, the post time is 11:30 a.m. 11:30 a.m. Thank you for joining me here on Yard B TV. Thank you very much here on this race day preview. The first event, as we said, we kicked off at 11:30 a.m. 11:30 a.m. It's the Lotto Trophy for 3-year-old and up, claiming $1 million to $800,000. They go 6.5 furlongs. And 11th Declare, number 1, Rassi Manuel, not fancy there, even though Robert Aladdin is in the saddle, throwing a clunker and last. 5th by 6 length over the 5 furlong straight, was 1 pace on the 9th of September. Yeah, not fancying Ras Emmanuel here. Fourth line will have it all to do against these. Den Street look as if she have lost her zest for the time being. Casual Affair will be found wanting in deep stretch. Inspired Miracle, the information horse. Keep this horse on the right side. This horse has been looking up at exercise, and this horse is coming to run. Number 6, Storm, has been burden on the exercise track. We see on the 14th of the 10, gallop 4 furlong 50. and 3/5 of a second. The last 3 furlong, 36 and 1. The winning work, 21st of the 10. The flat 5.5 furlong. The first 5.5. The first 5 furlong and 1 minute 3 and 1/5 of a second, 5.5 furlong in 1 minute 9 and 2. We see the 28th of the 10, flat 6 furlong, 1:16 flat. This horse has been working exceptionally well. We'll enjoy this refreshing year as we haven't seen this one since the 7th of August here. So this horse Storm is coming to run the hot radish Roman is in the irons. Number 9, Sir John, Chuna Clunker and last. Here, through that last run through the winner, this horse Sir John is coming to run. Tevin Foster is in the saddle. I think number 10, Modern Miracle, will be tapped for speed, and number 11, Secret Traveler, Chona last run through the window. Secret Traveler, John on the outside. Dane Dawkins is in the iron. Expect a capital run from this Secret Traveler. But for me, in the first event, I'm taking number 6, Storm, to get the better of number 5, the Information Horse. That's Inspired Miracle. My third choice is number 9, Sir John, and my fourth choice is number 11, Secret Traveler. The winner should come from this quartet here. Moving right along to the second event, they go 6 furlongs here for the third running of the BGL Toba Jamboree Sprint for native bred 2-year-old, 6 declared, made a special race. They go 6 furlongs, a purse of $1.1 million. Rosetta, showing a decent run against the foreigner, was fourth in that event. The horse that finishes 5th came back and won. So based on that, Rosetta has a glorious chance. Number 3, that's Fast and Furious Link, was second, beaten 5 lengths behind. Came home and last and has a glorious chance. My Matuso has been looking up at exercise. Information is out that this horse is coming to run. Number 5, the horse they all have to beat, Queen of Soul. This horse is experienced here. Was second, beaten and ahead by Run Julie. So based on that, I expect Queen of Soul to be unsaddled in the winner's enclosure. Hamaya, best left alone, not fancy there. So Queen of Soul to get the better of number 1, Rosetta, and number 4, the first-time starter, Matuso. Fast and Furious Link here will run his honest race without actually winning, in my opinion. Moving right along, the third event, they go 5 furlongs straight. Yeah, we see the Pick 3 trophy, restricted allowance 4 for native bred, 4-year and uplands of 3, and imported 4-year and uplands of 2, and 7 declare. Number 1, Great Trick, coming out of the straight. I haven't seen this horse win over the straight as yet. These races, we have our we like to say horses for courses, and we will jump right to number 2. That's Funnemeter, horses for courses. This horse was beaten out of sight, 8 lengths behind the out of class Desert of Malibu, and based on what I'm seeing now, this horse Funnemeter has developed a liking for the 5 furlong straight. Even though up in grade, his level of fitness is up there, and Funnemeter should be there at the business end. Number 3, Tigray Express, if they go too fast, too early, could come running on. The strong Omar Walker is in the saddle. We have to keep this horse on the right side. Number 4, Taluna, has shown some disappointed run in his last 2 outings. We see this horse has also won over the straight, was second once over the straight behind KP's Choice. Here we see that's on the 5th of February, and based on that now, this horse, his problem seems to be eyeing him right now, based on his exercise report. On the 4th of the 11th, gallop out the straight, 5 furlong straight, 1 minute 1 and 1/5 of a second, and the first 4 furlong in 47 and 1/5. So based on that, this U.S. import, Talona, should be there at the business end. Number 2, aka Storm, is very fit, and as we have to keep this horse on the right side, while number 6, Ava Jalen, should be there about at the business end, and number 7, Babylon Will Fall, is very fit right now and is improving leaps and bounds. And if there's an upset, look no further than the very fit Babylon Will Fall. But for me, I'm taking number 4, Taluna, to get the better of number 2, Funnemeter, and number 7, Babylon Will Fall. My 4th choice is number 6, Ava J. Lynn. The winner should come from these group here, horses for courses, Funamita, Taluna, Ava J. Lynn, and Babylon will fall as one out of the straight in the pass. So horses for courses, whenever you're looking at the 5 furlong straight races, keep this in mind. Bear this in mind. Horses for courses. The fourth event, they go a mile, is the Pick 4 Trophy. Restricted allowance 2 for native bred, 3-year-old, none of 2, and imported 3-year-old up maiden, 10 declare. And yes, we see Here Comes Duck was a runaway winner on last. The time 1 minute 30 and 1/5 of a second. This horse is been proven, has been looking up at exercise. Keep this horse on the right side. This horse could just well come back and make it 2 in a row. Number 2, Money Box, was traveling sweetly on last. And this horse has won over a 7 furlong already on August. Yeah, in 1 minute 31 and 2/5 of a second. And this horse was traveling well when bolted on last. Keep this horse on the right side. There's a half brother to champion stayer Calculus. This money box was traveling sweetly last time out and bolted off the turn. I do not know if that was by design or this horse has developed an issue. But whatever you do, keep this money box on the right side after Calculus. This horse is lurking here and could be a dangerous contender come tomorrow afternoon. Number 3, More Aviator, showing a clunker and last, not fancied. Through the last run, through the window from number 4, Slam Dunk. Will enjoy this distance right now. Something must have gone wrong on the last outing, so keep Slam Dunk on the right side. Number 5, Mr. Senator, could be a flying the ointment. This horse is improving leaps and bounds. Number 6, Macy Linton as a filly. This horse, based on his level of fitness, should be right there at the business end. There's a strong possibility. We're going to ask this question. Is she coming back too quickly? This horse ran last week, the 4th of November, over 6.5 furlong. The week before, this horse was second on October the 8th. On October the 8th, a couple of weeks before. So there's a strong possibility she might be found wanting, but we have to keep this horse on the right side. Her level of fitness is up there. Life is Life will become running on, and number 10, Golden Loyalty, showing a clunker on last. If you show that last run through the window, this Golden Loyalty must have an outside chance. But for me, I'm taking number 2, Money Box, to get the better of number 6, Macy Linton, number 9, Life is Life, and number 10, Golden Loyalty. Keep Slam Dunk on the right side. The 5th event, they go 5.5 furlongs, restricted allowance 5 for native bred 4-year-old and up, none is of 2, and imported 4-year-old and up, and maiden 13 declare. Number 1, Without Remorse, best left alone, along with number 2. Also long, number 3, Travelers Lodge, has had a brutal trip on last. A brutal trip. And based on what I'm seeing, will benefited from this run. A better rider is in the saddle. A more competent rider in the saddle. Keep the horse on the right side. Number 4, Ahmed Ali broke sharply on last. Blinkers are off and the tongue tie is off. That means Ahmed Ali is coming to run. This horse was hindered. Had a brutal trip on last. That race was a very rough race. Ahmed Ali is coming to run. Keep this horse on the right side. He's my outsider of the day. Number 5, Minute Walk, somewhat of a disappointment, but has been looking up at exercise. We have to keep this horse on the right side. Number 6, Best Daughter-in-Law, has been working fairly well. Should be there about at the business end. Number 7, The Gifted One, is also somewhat of a disappointment, not fancied here. King Air, not fancied in this lineup, along with Millennium Star, Diamond Rock. If they go too fast, too early, this horse could close for a piece of the action. Number 12, Tap It Good, shows some resemblance of form and last when beating only a length third behind no other than Babylon Will Fall and Addison. Number 13, Principal Tiffany, not the force of yesteryear, but we have to keep this horse on the right side. John on the outside here. Marshall Porter is in the segment. This horse has been looking up at exercise. Keep this horse on the right side. It's a very competitive event where any number could play, and there's a strong possibility we might have an upset in this event. But for me, I'm taking number 3, Travelers Lodge, to get the better of number 4, the dangerous Ahmed Ali. Number 12, that's Tap It Good. Number 10, Diamond Rock, is my fourth choice. Keep Best Daughter-in-Law on the right side. Moving right along here to the 6th event. That's the final, the payout leg of the Reggae 6. They go 6 furlongs, is restricted, is the cash pot trophy. 15 declare. Number 1, Dream Warrior, Not Fancied. Here come Ken, Not Fancied here. Miss Linton. Here, if giving the green light, will be there about at the business end. Number 6, The Killer Mockingbird, was racing prominent after missing the break on last. Came down in that race, was racing prominent, and because she had missed the break on last, it took toll in deep stretch. We see Tuesday, the 7th of the 11th, this horse gallop out the chute, 7 furlong, 134.4. That is a decent work. Keep To Kill a Mockingbird on the right side. Number 7, Zen's Princess, it's a very decent horse, and once given the green light, this horse will be there about at the business end. Has been looking up at exercise. Roger Hewitt is in the saddle. Keep Zen's Princess on the right side. Number 8, Uncle Sil Need More Time. Tequila Flight, Not Fancied Air. A true girl under Dane Dawkins should be there about and will be the one they all have to beat, but I'm not fancying him to win this event, but he is the one they will all have to beat. Number 12, Oh My, has been looking up at exercise, has been working fairly well, working decent for this one. And if you want an outsider for tomorrow, look no further than Oh My. This horse is a dangerous horse and is my choice to win this event. Number 13, Zyga Flonic Steel, has been whispered all around all the time whenever he races, but seems to be a very ordinary one. Number 14, the information horse. Number 14, that's Beautiful Moon. Keep Beautiful Moon on the right side. The information is out that this horse has been looking up at exercise and is coming to run. Number 12, She's Alone, is a very good horse, trained by Michael Kane. Let us see what Michael can do with this horse. This horse could basically be a dangerous contender come tomorrow afternoon. But for me, in a wide open event, I'm taking number 12, Oh My, to get the better of number 11, a Two Girl, number 7, Zane's Princess, and number 6, The Dangerous To Kill a Mockingbird. It's a wide open event. The 7th event on the card, they go 1 mile, is the third running of the St. Elizabeth Distaff, where we see, thank you very much. All right, thank you very much, Clive Gardner. Good evening and respect. We see the truth. Big up yourself. Yeah, the 7th event is the running of the St. Elizabeth Distaff. They go 1 mile. Number 1, American Top. This horse is bred to get a distance of ground. This horse has won 1.16 miles in the United States of America, so getting the trip won't be an issue. Number 2, Baby Like, will be there for the exotic in the 4th line, while number 3, Ring Charmer, is very fit but will be outclassed. Outbidder, 57 kilo. These horses is coming up to Outbidder. Outbidder has to be respected in this field. Number 5, Luxor, will be outclassed here. Number 6, the very fit and improving Rani Bangala. This horse has been working very well. This horse is improving leaps and bounds. We see on the 15th of October 2023, this horse galloped when she won by about 13 lengths, 13 and a quarter length in a mile of 1:38 3/5 of a second. That show that this horse is improving leaps and bounds. Number 7, Sistine Treasure, is a very good horse and should be kept on the right side, while number 8, the Desert of Malibu. This horse is by Malibu Moon out of Lady Digger by Yankee Gentleman. Based on what I'm seeing here, Desert of Malibu, the Yankee Gentleman here, he doesn't produce much horse that generally stay over a distance of ground. But this horse by Malibu Moon, through the likes of Orb, and etc. Those horses that won the Kentucky Derby. So this Desert of Malibu could be special here. But there's a question sign about Desert of Malibu getting the trip genuinely, and it's I'm not taking Desert of Malibu to win this event. For me, I'm taking number 6, the local bred, Rani Bangala, to win this event to get the better of American Top. Desert of Malibu is my third choice, and my fourth choice is number 7, 16 Treasure. Moving right along to the 8th event is the third running of the Jamaica Cup. The graded stake for 3-year well and up, they go 9.5 furlong. 6 declare. Number 1, Runaway Algor, possesses speed, has been working exceptionally well for this race. We see Wednesday, the 1st of the 11th, this horse galloped 6 furlong in 1:13.2, then cantered on Monday, the 6th of the 11th, came back Tuesday, the 7th of the 11th, canter 9 furlong, on Wednesday, the 8th of the 11th, canter 9 furlong. These work are steady work here, and this Runaway Algor is fit and raring to go. Number 2, Blue Vinyl, was a runaway winner in last in 1 minute 54 and 2/5 of a second over 9 furlongs and 25 yards. It won by 18 lengths. After that, this horse has been working very well here. We see on the 30th of the 10th, 7 furlong in 127 flat. On Wednesday, the 1st of the 11th, canter out the shoot. Tuesday, the 2nd of the 11th, canter 9 furlong. The 4th of the 11th, canter 9. Then finish up his exercise gallop. On Wednesday, the 8th of the 11th, pace 6 furlong in 128-second flat. This Blue Vinyl is improving leaps and bounds, and this Blue Vinyl is a monster. He's not the horse that we saw on the 20th of May when was beaten out of it by a Runaway Algor. This horse is a different animal. Keep this horse on the right side, and there's a strong possibility he could be the best horse in the land. Number 4, Miniature Man, will be outclassed. Number 5, Atomica. Let's see what type of ride Dane Dawkins will give this Atomica. I'm not fancying Atomica here because based on what I'm seeing, they are basically picking some race for this horses. Now he come against the Lion. Whenever they throw Atomica against the Lion, she doesn't really perform. So based on that, I'm not fancying Atomica. So I'm taking number 2, Blue Vinyl, to win this event, to get the better of Runaway Algor, and number 3, Further and Beyond. Moving right along, the ninth event, they go 6 furlongs. And it's the third running of the Port Royal Sprint, where we see the big, bad Mahogany is back. The best sprinter in the land, no doubt about it. But based on what I'm seeing, this number 12 horse, I Am Fred, has been working timely and is timely prepared by his trainer, Jason DaCosta. And if they go too fast, too early, look no further than I Am Fred. Duke is not fancy there. Number 14, I've Got Magic, will be there for a piece of the action. Expect a good run now from Roger the Pilot. Number 1, King Arthur, not the force of yesterday, not fancy there. Ability misses the break in the Gold Cup here. 55 Kilo Linton, Steadyman is in the irons. If they go too fast, too early, this ability could close for a piece of the action. Is that a fact? Not fancied against these. Perfect Brew could be come running on. Madeline Sunshine will be on the headline along with Freedom Street, but they will pay victim to the best horse, the highest rated horse in the land. In the sprint division, that's Mahogany. And I'm taking Mahogany to win this event, to get the better of number 12, I Am Fred. My third choice is number 3, the Improving Ability. That's the Derby winner. And number 14, I've Got Magic, to fill the super factor. The 10th and final event is the Money Time Trophy, restricted stake, imported 3-year well uplands of 3, native bred 3-year well uplands of 4, 14 declared they go 6.5 furlong. Number 1, the very improving Captain Calico, was a runaway winner by 5 lengths in 1 minute 27 and 1/5 of a second, destroying Atlantic Convoy, who came back last week Saturday and destroyed a decent field. Based on that, this locally bred horse here, this locally bred horse is improving leaps and bounds and will be very tough in this race. Number two, essential quality, not fancied come tomorrow afternoon. Number four, acknowledge me, will close for a piece of the action. Noblar is getting fitter and fitter with the races. Keep this horse on the right side. Not fancying divine force. Wins Princess will tap for foot. Number 10, Burlap, throwing a clunker and last. Expect a decent run from Burlock. Number 11, Burning Valor. Yeah, should run a better race without actually winning. While number 13, the danger to Captain Calico, that's Princess Sharon. Key Princess Sharon, John on the outside to run a decent race. Milos, throwing a clunker and last. Expect a better run from Milos come tomorrow afternoon. But Captain Calico to continue on his mirror winning ways to get the better of number 13, Princess Sharon, number 14, Milos, and I expect a good run now from number 11, Burning Valor. So there we have it, folks. The race day preview on Yard B TV tomorrow. The feature event is the Jamaica Cup, and they go 9.5 furlongs where Runaway Algo, Atomica, and Blue Vinyl will knock heads together. Let's see how the outcome will be. So, racing fan, thank you very much for joining me here on Yard B TV, the home of Race Day Preview. Home of Race Day Preview. Thank you very much, one and all. Captain Calico looks to be safe, yes. Life is a mission. The outsider man. Good afternoon, good evening, good evening, good evening. Clive Gardner, good evening. Kevin Campbell, good evening. Good evening, everybody. Yes, Mr. Clive Gordon, the true Desert of Malibu, Blue Vinyl, and Mahogany going to win tomorrow. Not certain about Desert of Malibu based on his pedigree in his the mare. The mare haven't shown us that go too far. So that's Yankee, the Osprey Desert of Malibu. But yes, Anthony Rainford, big up yourself. Okay, there you have it. Before we go, we like you to take a look of race won by Lady Rangala. I think this horse will be very difficult to beat. Has been working up a storm, has been working very well. Blue Vinyl will be very difficult to beat come tomorrow afternoon. My two good best for tomorrow afternoon. So let's take a look at Rani Bangala.
They're off. First start, hoist the mast slowly out. Mojito toward the back of the field along with Positive ID, now outsped and a left last. Rani Bangala got a good start, gets off quickly, leaves a 7 with that lead. Big Jewel chasing, excessive force is close up in the earlies as they charge away now toward the 6. Mojito begins to pick a path between horses and is getting closer with every stride. Baby Like races up next. Hoist the Mast has made good progress and recovering. Sister and Treasure races on the rail, possibly 6 lengths separates that bunch of horses. Sunset Silhouette races toward the back with a Goodwitch, Classical Orb, and a long way last, Positive ID looking hopeless already. The field made their way now toward the final half of a mile. They're almost there, and Rani Bangala continues to show. Hoist the Mast dropping down. Mojito in a handy spot if good enough. Excessive Force is also well poised. There goes Big Jewel with a run. Sister and Treasure in between them. 4 lengths back to Sunset Silhouette and Baby Like teaming up. The Goodwitch and Classical Orb race next as they leave the 3. And forget Positive ID needing a miracle as they come toward the top of the lane. They're coming into it now. Rani Bangala loose on the lead. Mojito needs to find 5 lengths, but it is Rani Bangala trying to escape all pursuit. Mojito trying to get on terms, but still can't touch the leader. It's Rani Bangala out in front of furlong to run. Rani Bangala looks sound on that lead. They're not going to catch this Rani Bangala. Rani Bangala inside the final 16th upsets the apple cart, and Rani Bangala roars in to win by a huge margin. Sunset Silhouette will get second over Mojito, then Baby Light. They're off for the Mark My Word. They head Cornerstone. Marginally slowly out, but Miniature Man misses it badly and has a lot of catching up to do as the field run into that clubhouse turn. They're into it now, and Blue Vinyl has taken charge early and gone straight to the lead and opens up some 2 lengths, outbid a chasing in second. Toward the inside, they head Cornerstone, right alongside Gone in the Grill, and a gap to the slow starting Miniature Man yet to recover. They're about to take now to the backstretch. They do so now and make their way toward the 6, and Blue Vinyl under a snug wrap leads up, outbidder a length and a half back. They head Cornerstone as they lead the 6, moving closer in third. Gone in the Grill racing back in fourth, and Miniature Man now making up some lost ground as they race toward the final 5. Blue Vinyl attempting to go all the way. Outbidder now pressing just 3 parts of a length down. The head Cornerstone watches them from third, just 2.5 to 3 lengths off that lead. Miniature Man is a further 3 1/4 to 3.5 lengths back and racing at the back of the field and beginning to fade. It's a Gone in the Grill as Class catches up with him, and the field arrive at the 7:16. Stablemate of Blue Vinyl striding out. Now the rider lets out a notch, and Blue Vinyl slips away by some 3 lengths. The head Cornerstone is driven to get closer. Outbidder also under the pump. Miniature Man races up next, and forget Gone in the Grill, who has missed the bus as they're coming into the top of the lane, and it is Blue Vinyl in complete control under a hand ride. The rider having a peep in his mirrors, and Blue Vinyl has a clear lead. The head Cornerstone best of the rest. Miniature Man has made some progress after the poor beginning. Outbidder races up next, but it is all up in front. Blue Vinyl leaves the furlong pole and leaves the entire field for dead. It is Blue Vinyl opening up double digits with every stride, and Blue Vinyl will win the Mark My Word trophy in complete control. They're off for the Nigel B. Nunes. American Tap comes away with press conference. Ring Charmer in behind them. Moreover, toward the center, True Bravado in the bright orange is running pretty quickly in the early exchanges. Ultimate Machine is in the middle and also showing some good speed. A gift from Ben and Madeline Sunshine more toward the far side, but they're spread right across the course, and American Tap looks to have that advantage. True Bravado in chase. Luxol just in behind him. Press conference near to us. On the far side, A Gift from Ben and Ultimate Machine asked to get going, but American Tap seems to be cruising the rider. Now changing his hold, and American Tap has them all off their legs. Ultimate Machine in the middle. A Gift from Ben on the far side with Madeline Sunshine, but this American Tap is in full flight and running away from them inside the final 16th. It's American Tap, a smart one, and American Tap comes away to win by maybe 5 over press conference. Ring Charmer is next, close between Duke and on the far side, A Gift from Ben.
They're off and racing. Bazinga gets a nice start in the middle. On the near side, that Atlantic Convoy and Box. Bazinga attacking across Desert of Malibu is quite prominent in the middle. Over on the far side, that is Acknowledge Me and Volatility. So they're spread right across the course as they come out of the chute and come toward the 2 furlong point. Over on the far side, that is at Acknowledge Me and Volatility right in the middle. Desert of Malibu might have the overall lead right there too. Bazinga closest to us. Atlantic Convoy, they're coming to the furlong and a half pole, and it is Desert of Malibu showing them a clean pair of heel. Coming to the furlong pole, it's Desert of Malibu. Also their Volatility running a big one, Bazinga, and closest to us Atlantic Convoy, but they're not going to catch Desert of Malibu. It's a double four, Devastating Dane Dawkins. Desert of Malibu beats Atlantic Convoy. Rejected Roger.
Hello, Jamaica horse racing fans, and hello to Caymanas Park. Pete Aiello joining you, the track announcer from Gulfstream Park in sunny South Florida, the home of the Pegasus World Cup and the Florida Derby. Hey, listen, I want to extend a special invitation to all of you great horse racing fans to join us at Caymanas Park. That's right, I said us. I'll be in town. I'm making my Jamaica debut on Saturday, November the 11th for the 2023 Jamaica Cup. $6 million on the line at a mile and 3/16. And as you know, it's the final prep before the biggest day on the Jamaica racing calendar, the Mute Mile. Come out and see me. Come out and enjoy the great racing action in Portmore at Caymanas Park for Jamaica Cup Day on Saturday, November the 11th. I'll see you at the races.